Hey there, toy collector friends and Star Wars fans alike. Welcome back to the channel. I am the Triple TC, that's the time traveling toy collector, and today I'm having, I think, a neurological breakdown because I've seen a lot of people on channels do a lot of builds, whether they're building movie cars or robots, or they're building the USS Enterprise D from the Fan Home collection, or the Millennium Falcon, or all sorts of different things. And I've always thought, oh, that looks amazing, but I would be terrible at that. I just know my skill set, or lack of skill set, and I know that's really not me. And then I sort of came across, quite by accident, these sets from Bandai. And I thought, oh my God, this is exactly what I'm looking for, because apparently they clip together. They just like snap together. They don't require any painting. Everything is there. It just snaps into place. What could possibly be easier than that? Yes, I hear you say. What could possibly be easier than that? And so I was able to pick, and they weren't super expensive. So this one comes with R2-D2 and R5-D4. I thought, well, that'd be fun. And this one comes with C-3PO. And they were both the same price. I mean, you get two in this one, and you get C-3PO, who is taller. So if you sort of stick one on top of the other, you probably more or less got what you're looking for. You know, brilliant. I thought this is going to be great. And then you see, I looked at the boxes. I'm going to probably, sorry, C-3PO, I'm just going to pop you there for a second while we have a look at the box, because it's important to look at the box. And you can see the detailing here. Yeah, it's all really good. It's good stuff. And then we'll look on this side. You can see, I mean, there's all this, which I can't read, obviously. But you can see all the detailing here, R2. And you can see R5-D4 there, looking phenomenal. And they've got, you know, they've got a third leg. No, stop it. They've got their third leg, and then they've got their alternative, you know, two legs. They've got lovely detailing, and R2 has got all of this equipment that can pop out of his various areas. Brilliant. Looks incredible. So let's swap you out now for the C-3PO. Again, C-3PO looks fantastic. Scales with R2. There's R2 tucked away in the background. Again, let's take a look at the packaging here. There they are, showing that he scales with R2. There's the actual figure. So again, it's a 1:12 scale size. I thought it was neat because he comes with his silver leg as he first appeared in the original trilogy back when I was a wee lad. And then here we have the detailing of what he looks like. So there's his silver leg. There's the detailing on the various bits and pieces of his body. He's got an optional hanging out eye and an optionally damaged head. Fantastic stuff. Different hands for different dramatic poses. What a fantastic set. What a fantastic thing. What a fantastic opportunity to get some models. Because you know what? I'll be straight with you. It's been tough. I've not had. You may have noticed that there tends to be some lag in some videos, and I've got a few things that I really want to get in front of the camera because I'm really excited to unbox them and have a look at them and get them in hand. And it's really frustrating to me that that's not happened yet. But I've been dealing with this thing called life. Life got in the way. And it's not been a great time. I won't bore you with the details because you've not come here to listen to me moan. So run for the hills. No, I'm not going to moan, but you know, it's been tough. I've had a tough, things have been tough. One way or another, there's been some tough stuff happening. And I've lost a bit of motivation. I must have had a faulty motivator. Okay, forget it, whatever. But I had lost a bit of motivation because I just wasn't in the right place to sit and try and be cheerful about different things, because I wasn't feeling it. I was feeling quite not that. And I really fancied a project. I thought, well, I'll get myself a project that I can get my teeth into, that'll be fun. It'll be a challenge, but not so challenging that I hate my life more than I was hating it at that point. So I've picked these up. Thinking that's going to be brilliant. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. And then I opened them, and you know what? It comes with some amazing instructions until you start looking at the instructions. Now, they are all numbered and lettered, but all of the sort of, but the key information is in, you know, it's not particularly accessible for me. But you know what? It still looks, you know, relatively straightforward. You can, so it comes with a display basis which you put together, and you know, it's all very good and lovely, and so on and so forth. And then there's some more actual pictures where it looks like you've got to attach stickers or something, which is interesting because I didn't think there were stickers. I didn't think it was sticker. I'm not good with stickers. Stickers and me do not get on. Not good with stickers. And then I saw this, and I was like, well, me and stickers don't get on. Me and spindly bits of plastic don't get on. And then you go a bit deeper into the sets. Brace yourself. If you know what's coming, then you're probably laughing, and well done for you for laughing, because you know, got to keep up the happiness. There are stickers. I think they're stickers. When you look at the information there, it's sort of like something. Some of them are water-based stickers, and some of them are, I don't know. I'm just you know, bamboozled by the whole thing. But I don't know if you can see what this is like. I mean, in fairness, that'll give you a sense of the scale of the of R2. I think that's R2. It might be R5D4 because there's the heads. But it looks amazing. I'd love to think I could do it. But I'm sort of, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm really scared because I'm just looking at this and all I can see is lots of bits of plastic that I'm going to screw up and I'm going to end up getting cross and I'm not going to know what I'm doing. That's for R5D4, I guess, with the colour scheme there. And some of this is R2, I guess. And then you've got the grey bits. So more grey bits, and lo and behold, more stickers. What's that say? What's that say? I don't know what it says. Who knows what it says? Great. So, all in all, my cunning plan for doing something therapeutic, psychologically therapeutic. I took one look at that and I thought, oh my God. There goes my plans for doing that as a video. And I thought, well, let's have a look at C-3PO because maybe that's a bit more straightforward because he's just got, you know, one body, one head, 2 arms, 2 legs. What could, you know, that's going to be simpler. These have got tons of parts. I get it. These have got tons of little parts. C-3PO. Yeah. So C-3PO. Again, wonderful booklet in terms of the detailing. Oh, look, stickers. Colour guide. Why is there a colour guide? I mean, why is there a colour guide? Why is some of it in English and the rest of it not? Why does it go, oh, here's a colour guide, watch out, colour guide. And then, and what do you want me to do with it? I don't know what I'm doing with the colour guide. And yeah, look, there we go. Simple, innit? Bits and pieces. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know I'm making a fuss about it. I do actually think I'm going to have a go at it. Initially, I thought I can't have a go at this. It's going to destroy my life. But I think I will. This must be for 3PO's silver leg. I don't know if you can see that, right? And silver leg and silver foot. But I am kind of super tempted to do it. See, there's stickers there, which I think go over some of his, or under some of his, it's like waist mechanisms and stuff. I think it's just fear. And there's some, I mean, look at the beauty. I mean, it's beautiful. Beautiful. So there's his damaged head and there's his non-damaged head. There's his sort of oily chest and his non-oily chest. So he's got interchangeable parts. So there's a lot here that's really, you know, I think it's really great. I think the concept is really great. There's more here. Of course, there's more here. Even more gold bits. I mean, it just looks lovely, doesn't it? If I take out the terror of trying to put this together, all the different hands there. But the thing is, you know, terror is a difficult thing. I don't know how articulated it is. It looks sort of a bit articulated, so I don't know. Now, I'm hoping some of you may have done this. Have you done these? Because there are some channels that do builds, and I had a little shifty, because that's how I got sort of into the idea that this might be a really good idea of a project. I'm never having a good idea again as long as I live, because it's just awful. So I don't know if any of you know of a channel where someone's done some of these. Not that I'm just going to copy them and cheat. I will do it obviously from scratch. I don't have a choice. I have to do it from scratch. But I'd just be really interested to know if you've seen anyone doing these. I found one person when I did a search on YouTube, and they did it all in like three times speed, and with no dialogue. There was no dialogue. It was all in 3 times speed, and they seemed to be. That's why I say some looked like they were water based things. And I think my head was ready to explode. When I saw that, my head was ready to explode, and I thought, oh, I was going to pop on here and tell you all how excited I am, because I'm going to start these projects, and I'll keep you updated. I'll do like a separate playlist that will keep you updated on my building of them. And then I just thought, well, I'll see if anyone else has already done that, because it also gives me a heads up if I need any additional equipment. And honest to God, all I saw was them snipping all the bits of plastic off. Bits of plastic everywhere, and I just thought, oh, this is terrible. Maybe I'll do them as a giveaway prize. I'll do them as a giveaway prize, or I'll sell them on, or I'll give them to somebody who is more capable than I am of this sort of thing. And it was kind of when I was thinking that I thought, no, actually, don't do that, because it's a challenge. You didn't spend a fortune on these, so if it doesn't go quite right, it's not the end of the world. But I'm telling myself that I won't be happy if it doesn't go well. I'll be extremely disappointed. But it is something that I would want to do well. I'd like to do it, but equally, I want to have fun. Part of the idea was I was going to have fun. It was going to distract me from horrible things in the world. And now I've got a bit of anxiety, which is saying to me, actually, these are now the horrible things in the world, because there's going to be tiny little bits of plastic that you've got to manoeuvre. You're going to need 15 pairs of tweezers and pliers and God knows what else. But I'm getting over that. So I'm really turning to you, YouTube world, to give me some encouragement and help me to get through this trying time of model building. But also, if you've done them, any tips would be fantastic. If you've done something similar, any tips would be fantastic. Do let me know down below. But if you've done these in particular, or you've seen someone else do them, because I don't know why I'm searching incorrectly in YouTube, but to only find one person that's done these, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And YouTube then didn't suggest anyone else who'd done it. Sometimes if you look something up and you find the one you're looking for, something that you're looking for, you'll get other suggestions. Magic. Didn't get any, and couldn't find anyone else who'd done these. So if you are aware of someone that's done it, please pop a link in the comments. I'll be ever so grateful. Because I just can't understand what the instructions are asking me to do. So it's like there's 15 challenges before you even start trying to build the damn things. Anyway, enough of this. I just wanted to drop in, say hello, hope everyone is well, but also to say this I thought was going to be a pleasant little task for me. Maybe over 2 or 3 videos of building. Now I think it's 15 years of my life planned out ahead of me. I'm sure it won't be, but yeah, I'm open to any and all advice, guidance, and of course anyone saying run away from them as fast as you can. I hear you, but I'm going to try and avoid that particular piece of advice for now. So I'm gonna go and curl up in a ball and try and get ever closer to some of these other things that I really want to put in front of a camera imminently. Very excited to do it. Some really new things have just come out, and I think we've finally got them sort of earlier than some other places in the world. So really looking forward to doing that. So yeah, thank you. heartfelt thank you for sticking with me for the last 15 minutes or so. I've been the Triple Tissy, time travelling toy collector. You've been a fantastic companion whilst I've moaned and whinged about my horrific unintentional crisis of confidence that I've put myself into with these. And any words of wisdom I will truly appreciate. These are the Star Wars model kits for R2-D2 and R5-D4 and C-3PO from Bandai. Love Bandai. Bandai, who were behind the Robo Machines that were my first intro into transformable robot things before Transformers became the transformable robot things of my life. It just remains for me to say that things of beauty, which I really hope to God these things will be at some point, really are toys, toy adjacent model kit things forever. Take care. Bye-bye for now.